Hey guys and girls, welcome to another Sunday afternoon chat, a windy Sunday afternoon chat because it is really windy today. We have kind of got down here in a hole, down in a creek, right in the end of a creek. We got the water right there. I got one of the lamps down there in the creek, one of them here trying to get a little loving. Got Lucy and Milburn right there. Lucy and Milburn are they're wherever we are. They're right there just kind of picking up a few acorns off the ground. Acorns are falling. These deer are eating so many acorns, it's just amazing. They're cleaning them up everywhere. But we still have a lot of acorns. We've got a lot we want to talk about today. And we're going to be talking about some new free T-shirts. We've got the new Jimmy Houston Outdoors T-shirts. We just got them in this week. And we're going to be giving some away today. At the end of this video, we'll tell you how you can win them. In addition to that, we are going to... we're going to announce some winners of some T-shirts from a video a few days ago. Probably, I think it's about a week or 10 days ago. I've got those winners picked out. We're going to do that. And we're going to be talking about our daily devotional and what we decided to do that by asking y'all the question of what you wanted done. We've got a rattlesnake story. That's right, I've got a rattlesnake story. And I'm going to need your help on some things. I want to talk to you about that. But before I get started, I want to tell you something. We lost a really good friend of mine this morning, and a giant in the bass fishing business and the bass fishing industry, a giant for bass fishing fans. My buddy Jerry McKinnis, who had the fishing hole on television for so many years. Him and I was on ESPN back to back for years. I'm talking over 20 years. Jerry McKinnis passed away this morning. And I want to give condolences to all of his family, and especially to Angie. And we've lost a giant in this business in Jerry McKinnis. He's a great tournament fisherman, a great television show host. He was on television for lots and lots of years. Started over in Little Rock, Arkansas with a local show, and ended up on ESPN for years and years and years and years. Lucy, what are you doing? Lucy, you cannot eat the camera. You cannot. You can give me some sugar. Yeah, but you cannot eat the camera. Lucy is trying to eat the camera. Lucy's got to be involved in everything we do. There's just no doubt about it. But Jerry was a great guy. I tell you, I can remember back a couple of years ago at the Bassmaster Classic. I think it was maybe celebrating 50 years of BASS. I'm not sure. But I was sitting at a table at a big BASS party, special party that night. Sitting at the table with Forrest Wood, the man who founded Ranger Boats, great friend. Ricky Clunn, a guy that's won more Bassmaster Classics than anybody, and an incredibly talented fisherman, a great friend, and Jerry McKinnis, another great friend. And they pulled a couple tricks on me that night. I won't share them right now, but I'll probably share them with you sometime or another, especially that dog, Ricky Clunn, pulled a really good trick on me. But what a great evening that was. I'm going to try to find that picture and share it up on our Facebook page. Y'all be able to see that probably if you'll look at that over the next few days. But Jerry just did a fantastic job. I remember one time I was over at his house on the White River in Arkansas visiting for 2 or 3 days, and we were shooting some stuff for ESPN. Can't really remember what we were shooting, but we were shooting some special stuff that ESPN wanted shot. And I was down there, and Jerry has got land on the White River. And we were down there, and I was looking at it, and I was telling him, Jerry, how fortunate you are to have land on this White River, historic White River, some of the best trout fishing, the best trout fishing in Arkansas, some of the best trout fishing anywhere. And Jerry said, Jimmy, you know, between me and Forrest Wood, we own 21 miles of this river, 21 miles. I said, oh my gosh, that's amazing, Jerry. I said, that blows me away to hear that. That is the most amazing thing I've ever heard. He said, yep, we do. Forrest owns 20 miles and I own 1. But that was Jerry McKinnis right there. A great friend, a great gentleman, a great man. And it's a big giant loss for the fishing tackle industry. Absolutely no doubt about that. I wanted to talk a little bit about our T-shirts. I'll show you the T-shirts. You can see one I'm wearing right here, the new T-shirts we designed. Jimmy Houston Outdoors T-shirts. We have them also. I'll show a couple of them a little bit later. We got them in red, got them in white. I'll be telling you how you can get those T-shirts. You can also purchase them. I think we're going to sell them for $13.95. I'll pay the postage and handling, so you can. If you don't win a Jimmy Houston Outdoors T-shirts today, you don't win a Jimmy Houston Outdoor T-shirt today, you can just go ahead and buy you a Jimmy Houston Outdoor t-shirt. All right, let's get down and talk about the daily devotionals. Talk about the daily devotionals. What we decided to do is we're going to start reading the daily devotionals every day, beginning in January. And we'll try to do that every day. There's 365 days in a year, and I know you all know that. But there's 365 days in a year. But we're going to try to do it. We're going to try to have it at 6 o'clock every morning, Oklahoma time. So on, moving the other way, it'll be 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock. Moving to the East Coast, it'll be at 7 o'clock in the morning. So we're going to try to put them up there at 6. We might even do it at 5. It's somewhere around 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. But between now and the end of the year, what we're going to do between now and the end of the year is we are going... Lucy, leave the camera alone. She thinks you want to play. That's so funny. Most people have trouble with their lamps. Lucy, sit. Milburn, sit. Look at there. Milburn minded me. Look at Milburn. Look at there. Milburn, he minded. He said. Yeah, Lucy didn't sit. I want to say Lucy feeds. She'll go feed. Well, maybe she'll leave us alone for a little bit. But beginning tomorrow, we are going to read these every Monday morning, just so you'll have like kind of a weekly devotional. Start your week off right. And we're going to do that every Monday morning, and it'll be, I can't remember even what we talked about, but it's either 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock on a Monday morning. And beginning in January, we're going to try to read one for every day. I'll tell you what let's do. Let's just go ahead and read this one for Sunday right now, just to kind of give you an idea of what we're talking about. This is November 3rd, the first Sunday in November. And daylight savings time today. How many of y'all showed up to church an hour early? That's pretty easy to do. You know, if you forgot to move your time back, you showed up at church at an hour early. My preacher told me, and I don't know who this is, and don't tell her if you know who it is, but my preacher told me this morning when I was leaving, he said, and I can't even mention her name, but I'm not going to repeat it, but he said she moved her clock the wrong way. So she moved her clock an hour forward, so she showed up to church 2 hours early. Probably the first time it's ever happened to a Baptist church anywhere in the world. Showed up to church 2 hours early. Okay, our scripture out of our Catch of the Day book for November 3rd for today is out of Hebrews 13:20. I pray that the God of peace will give you every good thing you need so that you can do what he wants. Let me read that again. I pray that the God of peace will give you every good thing you need so you can do what he wants. In other words, he's not giving you every good thing just solely for your benefit. He's giving it so you can do what he wants. All right, here's our devotional for today. When you hear pros talk about making a milk run in tournaments, and you hear that sometimes up there up on the stage talking about making a milk run, what do they mean when they're talking about making a milk run? Making a milk run is laying out a tournament day where you systematically stop and you fish several different spots. Each spot must have something that you believe will allow you to catch at least one fish on that spot. And maybe 5 spots in your milk run, maybe 25 spots in your milk run, but you're going to think you can catch one everywhere you stop. God's promised to give us exactly what we need to excel in this milk run of life so that we can do his will. He gives us what we need so we can do his will. Whatever talents, whatever skills, whatever money, whatever time, all of those are direct gifts from God. He's also given us a choice to use all of these good gifts for our glory or for his glory. Think about how you can use your good things that God's given you this week to do what God wants. And that's our devotional for the first Sunday in November. Okay, what I want to talk to you right now, this is the cool deal right here. This is like, it just shows you how good God really is. I've got a guy who works here in a ranch. We've talked about him before, Apache, and some of his buddies call him long hair. but he's Apache, and he is. Somebody asked him the other day what tribe he belonged to, and he said, "I'm Mexican." But he does look like he's got long hair, and he does look like an Indian, and he's just a great guy, just absolutely a great guy. But he was cutting some trees down where we're putting a Texas hunter stand, and we've got some trees that's blocking some views. So he was cutting some trees this week, and he did it one day when it was 40 degrees and raining, cold. He wasn't worried about snakes because it's so cold. And then the next day, it got up to about 60 degrees in the afternoon. And as he was cutting, he got down to the very last tree, and as he started to reach down and cut that very last tree off, down close to the ground, he reached down to do it, and as he did, his chain jumped off of the blade. chain just jumped off. He's told me it's the first time he's ever had a chain jump off a blade on a chainsaw. Well, when it did, he turned his chainsaw off, of course. As soon as he turned it off, he heard it. He heard the rattles. And he looked around, he said, he knew there was a snake there, and he knew he didn't need to move. He couldn't see him, and so he started with the end of his chainsaw. He moved the leaves around a little bit, and there was a big rattlesnake, and I meant to bring the rattles and show you. I got them from him, but there was a big rattlesnake, a big giant rattlesnake, coiled up underneath the tree that he was getting ready to put his hand within inches of that rattlesnake, and was buzzing at him. And the snake, it had 14 rattles, a great big snake, would have definitely bitten him on the hand. He's down below a dam, a couple hundred yards from his side-by-side, and he didn't have his cell phone with him. It was dead. He didn't even take a picture of the snake. And when he told me the story, I asked him if it scared him. He said, yeah, it scared me to death. He said, but God was watching out for me. Somebody's watching out for me. And that just tells you exactly what, how big God really is. First time he had that chain jump off of a chainsaw, and it saved him from getting bitten by a rattlesnake. That's an amazing situation. First time, it just saved him from getting bitten of a rattlesnake. All right, before I show you these T-shirts, I'm just going to show you the other two colors we got here. Before I show you those and read the winners from the last T-shirt draw that we had, tell you how you can win some of the T-shirts now, I just want to tell you that I need your help. I need your help a little bit. And, we have had phenomenal growth at times this year with the Jimmy Houston Outdoors YouTube channel. And there's been times when we got like close to 10,000. I asked for help, and y'all shared a bunch of videos with a bunch of your friends, and we get past that 10,000 mark, and we might have done it at 15,000. I don't know. And we got kind of complacent about asking for you to help us, but we brought this YouTube channel from about 2,000 at the end of February when we started this thing up with an old YouTube channel we had years ago when we started it back. We started working on it. Up to almost 24,000 right now. I think 23,800 or something like that. But over the last 3 weeks or so, 3.5 weeks, we've been averaging about 8 or 10 new subscribers a day. October was the lowest month that we've had since clear back in like April or March or something like this. And I don't know, it's obviously something that I'm doing wrong. My grandson says I'm doing too many videos. Now we're going to start doing one every single morning. So it may go to minus subs, I don't know. But we're probably doing something wrong. There's absolutely no doubt about it. But I need your help. One of the things, at this rate, we won't even make 25,000 by the end of the year. And I thought we'd hit 25,000 by the end of October, and it's like 23,800. So what I need for you to do, and I had one of my friends this week that had 14,000 people on his Twitter, and he shared a video or two he liked with all 14,000 people. And several of them came over and subscribed to our Jimmy Houston Outdoors YouTube channel. So what I need for you to do is pick a few videos that you really like, share them with all your Facebook friends, all your Twitter friends, all your Instagram friends, all your buddies that's not on Jimmy Houston Outdoors YouTube, and just tell them, hey, it's a cool channel. You'll like it. You'll learn about fishing. You'll hear a daily devotional every single morning beginning in January. And we'll be talking about woods, water, and windshield. We'll say things and tell things that will brighten your day and occasionally put a smile on your heart. Plus, we're going to tell you fishing tips after fishing tips after fishing tips. We got some great stuff coming up this next week, I'm telling you. Okay, we had a deal about a week ago or 10 days ago. We gave away 5 T-shirts. And we were out of T-shirts at the time, except for the smaller sizes, and we had these new ones on orders. All right, here's who the 5 that get the T-shirts that we had on there. Howard Willis, if you'll get in touch with us and prove us who you are, you're going to win a Jimmy Houston Outdoors T-shirt. Teddy Grubbs, you win a T-shirt. Got to give something to some women. If the computer hadn't picked out a women, I'd have thrown one of you guys' names out and picked a girl in there. Jeannie Martin, not Judy Martin, not Roland's wife, Judy. You didn't win. Jeannie Martin, Jonathan Daniel, and Eddie Stocks. Howard Willis, Teddy Grubbs, Jeannie Martin, Jonathan Daniels, and Eddie Stocks. Y'all have all won a Jimmy Houston Outdoors T-shirt. Now to win, we're going to give away. Let's give away 5 more T-shirts. And you're gonna win one of the new Jimmy Houston Outdoor T-shirts, smaller sizes. We still got a few of the old ones left, and you got a chance to win those. But then we got them in red. That's in red. All of them are a nice solid color. These are the soft, real comfortable T-shirts. I told them These are the t-shirts that I wear. They're very soft and very comfortable. There's a white one right there. We got them, I think, all the way up to, I think, 3X. There's one of them. It's a beautiful Jimmy Houston outdoor design. Got a little line art drawing over there of some fisherman, blonde-headed, goofy-looking hair fisherman on a spinnerbait blade with a leaping bass and Jimmy Houston Outdoors. They're really, really, really cool t-shirts. And we actually wanted to put a YouTube channel down below there too, but we couldn't do that. Can't use their logo. I just want to put a YouTube channel down there. Maybe they'll let us do that sometime or another. But anyway, hey guys and girls, we love you. Help us out, get us up to that 25,000. At the rate we're going now, we're gonna have about another, well, 10 a day, 60 days. We're gonna have about 600 people at the end of the month. We still won't have 25,000 at the end of the year. So, but we got a lot planned, a lot of great shows coming up, a lot of great videos, and we're doing it all for y'all. So help us out, help us raise this thing up. Share a few videos you really like with a lot of your friends. If you're not subscribed to Jimmy Houston Outdoors YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that little notification bell so you'll never miss a single video. We put up new videos Sunday afternoon chat, Wednesday, Friday, and we'll be doing our daily devotional every Monday till the end of the year. After that, we'll be doing a daily devotional every single day for 2020. Hey guys and girls, I love you. And I love you too, Lucy. Oh, no, she's chewing the wire. No.